So it's 12:30 in the morning and I'm still up because things are happening in my head. I watched recently another Sleepless Night with Phil on Amazing Phil's channel, and also a very similar kind of video from Dan TDM where they can't sleep and so they make a video in the middle of the night. The problem is not that I can't sleep. I could sleep if I wanted to. I'm choosing not to for what I think is a pretty good reason, and something that I want to talk to you about right now. We're going to get into some deep, serious talk here, you and I, and I'm going to do it quietly because the rest of my family is asleep. Which is why I'm in my parents' bathroom, because it's the furthest from the rest of the house where they're sleeping. I'm titling this video, Looking at Life Through a Lens. That is actually the name of a painting I made when I was still at Concordia, and I don't know if I still have a picture of it, but if I do, I'll put it up on screen now. Basically, it's a beautiful, colorful landscape of rolling hills and a sunset and clouds in the sky and flowers blooming, but bits of it are just gray. Like, there are like blobs of this beautiful landscape that are in black and white. So it's like someone has removed the color from sections of it. And that is supposed to symbolize what it's like to be bipolar and live with this lens, live with this filter that you're looking through. Normally, because I'm bipolar, I have to pay very close attention to what phase I'm in. So like if I'm really depressed, I need to try to look more cheerful so that people don't start to get concerned. And if I'm feeling manic and like crazy, I need to calm myself down and try to act normal, because it gets to the point where I'm twitching and looking around and freaking out. And that does not look good. I will get locked up. I have this need to overcompensate. The problem is, and it's not really a problem, it's kind of a good thing, but also a problem, right now, because I'm so stable, and I've been stable for more than a year, I can't tell what phase I'm in. I'm just normal. For once, I'm normal. I can't tell if I'm depressed or manic or what. I mean, I have certain days where I'm like, okay, I'm feeling a little more this way today, or like a week where I'm having a bad week, and then it flares up and then it goes down. But lately, it's kind of been going downhill here. And I think it's moving in the direction of depression. I sleep in the morning, and then when I wake up, I go throughout my day, and by 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm so tired when I haven't even been up that long. And my bedtime is midnight. I've been staying up later and later because I don't want to go to sleep, because I know I'm just going to lie in bed thinking about terrible things, unable to fall asleep. And then once I do fall asleep, I don't want to get back up. I just want to stay asleep forever and not have to deal with my problems. I've been really irritable, and just like everything makes me angry and upset with the world. My whole viewpoint has changed from this happy-go-lucky, friendly girl to this I'm trying just not to act like a complete jerk all the time. I've been listening a lot to just really loud dance remixes, and I think that helps because it drowns out my own voice in my head that's telling me all these negative things. The problem is, as soon as the song is over, I'm left with that dreaded silence. It's just 10 times worse than it was before I was listening to the music. But I still think it's important and that it helps. That's one way I can cope. I've been losing weight again, but I've also been overeating at the same time, so I really don't know how that is balancing out. And most of all, there's been a lot of anxiety. And this anxiety stems from the stupidest place. It comes from this. It comes from YouTube. YouTube is supposed to be my fun, creative hobby. I love doing this. I love filming and editing videos. It's so fun for me. So why is it now stressing me out? Why? Because I've filmed so many things, because I'm so excited about things I want to do, and I have so many things on the back burner that I just don't have time to edit. It's building up, and it's gotten to the point in my head where I think that this is my second job, and that I need to do it consistently for my audience because they're counting on it. And I'm constantly on YouTube checking the stats of my videos and seeing how many subscribers I have. It's like an addiction, which is not healthy. I am always in go mode, but I don't want to be. I want to just step away from that. I want to take a vacation, but I mean, what would I do on vacation? Do something fun. What's fun? Making videos. That's what I love to do. Why is it stressing me out? And that's that filter. That's that filter, because there is no reason why it's stressing me out. That's the stupidest reason to get stressed out ever. It's something that you enjoy. It's like every event in my life is just completely objective, and I'm looking through this lens. So great things could be happening, and I'm just so depressed about absolutely nothing for no good reason. Or on the other side, bad things could be happening, but I'm still going to stay optimistic because I am strong, and I have people to support me, and I'm going to be positive. And it just doesn't make sense. It's that filter that my brain goes through. It's like having a little demon in your head going, you secretly hate life and everything and everyone, but you don't, you know, because then there's a voice of logic saying, just shut up already, please, you're annoying me. My life is perfect. It's exactly how I want it to be. I like to say about myself that I am the luckiest girl alive, and by luckiest I mean the most blessed. I made a list of all of the things that I'm thankful for that I have in my life. Number 1, Jesus died to save me. Number 2, I have a supportive family who loves me. Number 3, I have friends, great friends, who I can spend time with. 4, I have the medical care I need, which is important for this mess. What number am I on? 5? 5, I have a job, a stable, good job, which I love to do and go to every day. 6, I have time for creative, fun hobbies like playing music and making videos and all this kind of stuff. So why does it stress me out? I'm just paranoid. I don't know if this is just going to be a phase and it's going to dip down a little and then go back up to stable normal. So everything is changing. I'm a completely different person. My whole perspective of the world has changed. But there's one thing that I hold up 2 fingers. One thing that will never change, and that is that God will always be with me. No matter what happens, no matter what I think of him in different phases, he's going to be there for me. So, moral of the story, try to be open with and understand your feelings. Talk about them with people. What I did was I just wrote out some bullet points about how I was feeling and what I wanted to talk about, and just working through this is helping. I think I'm going to sleep a lot better tonight. So I don't want you to worry about me. I'm doing fine. It hasn't gotten to an extreme point yet. It's not something I'm really worried about. I can deal with this in my life. I can deal with that if it doesn't get any worse than this. It's just unsatisfying to not fully appreciate everything that you've been given, that you really should be thankful for and you just don't care about anymore. So, thank you for listening. I'd like to end with a little prayer. Lord, I thank you for this day that you have given me, whether or not I appreciate it in my head. I thank you for everyone that is watching this video. I pray that you be with them. I know they may be having a tough time too, and they may need someone to talk to. Please let me be that person in their life and comfort them and be with them, Lord. And I love you. Amen. Amen. See you guys.